In 2013, Taylor Swift's Everything Has Changed was everywhere. On the radio, in stores, at every school dance. It was the kind of song you couldn't escape, and honestly, you didn't want to. It became the soundtrack to so many moments, big and small, for an entire generation. The song captured that magical moment when you meet someone new and your world shifts. Suddenly, everything feels different, and you start to notice the little things that make life feel brighter. It wasn't about dramatic love, but the little things, seeing someone's face and knowing everything's different. The lyrics spoke to those quiet, powerful moments that change us forever. Taylor's songwriting made familiar feelings sound brand new, and this track became an anthem for anyone who's felt that first spark. Her words and melodies made listeners feel seen, understood, and hopeful. Then Stephanie Scott took a bold step. She covered the song, adding her own unique style. It was a risk, but one that paid off, as she brought her own voice and perspective to the track. Instead of copying, Stephanie brought a fresh, exciting energy, showing how a great song can be reimagined. She infused it with her personality, making it feel both familiar and brand new at the same time. Her version was a celebration, not just a performance, a new chapter in the song's story. The audience could feel her passion, and it turned every show into a shared experience. When artists reinterpret songs, it's like a conversation between musicians across time. Each version adds something new, building on what came before and inspiring what comes next. Stephanie's cover honored Taylor while showcasing her own talent. It was both a tribute and a statement, showing respect for the original while making it her own. It reminded fans that music is always evolving, and a great song can mean something new to everyone who hears it. Each listener brings their own story, and the song becomes part of their journey. That's the magic of music. It transforms, connects, and inspires. It brings people together, no matter where they're from or what they're going through. Stephanie's cover was her way of joining the story, and fans loved it. Through her voice, the song found new life, and its legacy continued to grow. Stephanie Scott is best known as Lexi Reed from Disney Channel's hit show, where her vibrant personality and comedic timing made her a fan favorite among young viewers. But there's so much more to Stephanie than her on-screen roles. Beyond acting, she's a dedicated musician with a deep love for songwriting and performing. Long before her Disney days, Stephanie was already writing her own songs and learning to play different instruments, pouring her emotions and stories into music. Her music carries a sweet indie pop vibe, genuine, personal, and heartfelt. When she covered Everything Has Changed, it wasn't just a performance, it was her way of sharing a new side of herself and connecting with Taylor Swift fans all over the world. That cover became a bridge between her acting and music careers, allowing people to see her as a true artist with many talents. In today's world, artists like Stephanie don't have to choose just one path. They can act, sing, write, and express themselves in countless ways. Stephanie's confident take on the song was a bold statement. She had much more to offer than just acting. It introduced her unique musical style to a wider audience and showed her willingness to take creative risks. By following her passions and stepping into the music world, Stephanie showed she's unafraid to grow and evolve. Her heartfelt rendition of Taylor's song was a beautiful introduction to her artistry and musical journey. Stephanie Scott has truly proven herself as a multi-talented performer, and with her dedication and creativity, her future in music looks brighter than ever. Everything Has Changed wasn't just a Taylor Swift song. It was a collaboration with Ed Sheeran. They wrote it together in Taylor's backyard, capturing the instant connection of meeting someone new. Their voices blended perfectly, making the song gentle yet powerful. The lyrics painted a universal picture of new beginnings and noticing the little things. The music video, featuring look-alike kids, captured the innocence and hope of the song. Taylor and Ed's partnership became legendary, leading to more collaborations and a lasting friendship. The song's heartfelt honesty made it a massive hit and a fan favorite. Everything Has Changed marked the start of something special for both the artists and their listeners. Stephanie Scott's cover of Everything Has Changed wasn't just a copy. It was a dreamy, indie pop reinterpretation that brought a whole new feeling to the song. Instead of following the original note for note, Stephanie infused her own style, making it feel both familiar and completely new at the same time. Her stripped-down version, with Stephanie playing guitar, felt intimate and personal. The acoustic arrangement allowed her voice and emotions to shine through, creating a sense of closeness, as if she was singing directly to you in a quiet room. The music video was simple yet artistic. Stephanie and Spencer List, separated by a pane of glass, tracing each other's outlines but never touching. This choice added a layer of visual poetry, making the story even more compelling. This visual metaphor captured the longing and anticipation of new connections, perfectly echoing the song's themes of hope and vulnerability. The soft, hazy glow of the video matched the song's romantic, wistful tone. Every frame felt like a dream, blurring the line between reality and imagination. Stephanie's gentle vocals and acoustic style gave the song a new energy, less pop anthem, more heartfelt confession. Her delivery was honest and raw, drawing listeners in with every note. She highlighted the vulnerability in the lyrics, making the song feel fresh and honest. It was as if she was sharing a secret, letting us in on her own experience. Her creative vision turned the cover into a unique visual story, showing her talent not just as a singer, but as a storyteller and director. Stephanie wasn't just singing, she was interpreting and reimagining, breathing new life into every lyric and melody. Her version honored the original while revealing something new, offering a tribute that stood on its own as a piece of art. It proved Stephanie is not just a singer, but a thoughtful artist, someone who can take a well-known song and make it feel like a personal message, full of heart and creativity. Fans loved Stephanie Scott's cover. Her YouTube comments overflowed with praise for her voice and the video's creative concept. Viewers felt her version was genuine and heartfelt, not just a bid for popularity. The glass pane in the video resonated, symbolizing longing and new beginnings. Fans appreciated the artistic depth and simplicity, calling it more than just a music video. Covering a Taylor Swift song introduced Stephanie to millions of new listeners. It was a smart way to connect with Swifties and showcase her own style. The cover helped redefine her image, from Disney star to singer-songwriter. Positive feedback gave Stephanie confidence to pursue music further. Her version became beloved in its own right, with fans replaying it alongside the original. Thoughtful covers like this build powerful connections between artists and audiences. Stephanie's take proved a great cover can launch a new chapter for an artist. Stephanie Scott's cover of Everything Has Changed was more than a fleeting moment. It captured a creative era in pop music. The original by Taylor and Ed was iconic, but Stephanie's version added a new layer to its legacy. Her dreamy, indie pop take showed how a song's emotional core can shine in different styles. Covers like hers keep music alive, letting new voices reinterpret beloved tracks. Stephanie's cover was a tribute, not competition, a celebration of music's collaborative spirit. She brought her own story and sound, delighting old fans and winning new ones. Her respectful yet bold approach set an example for how to do a cover right. Pop music thrives on sharing and reimagining, and Stephanie's version kept the magic alive. Even when you think you know a song, a great cover can show you something new. That's the power of music. Everything can change.